Hey guys, good day, good day. It's been a while since you've seen me. I've been a busy bee. I'm gonna just share my screen here and just show you what's on the screen. You know, um, we're um, we're we're growing. By gosh, I mean it's phenomenal. But I'm gonna just bring this up here. Um, we are growing by leaps and bounds right now, but there is people are just gravitating towards us. Um, I'm with Scribble Funnels, and the story goes. I've tried all of the rest, and I was at a point where I said, "Let me just bring this back out here." I was at a point where I was getting so darn frustrated with software out there. Technology was just causing me to rip my hair out. So I said, there's got to be a better way. And I kept saying, God, what is the better way? And he kept saying to me, you are, John. You you know customer service, you know sales, you know lead generation, you know how to do a lot of things. You know how to orchestrate teams and organize teams. And so we came up with Scribble Funnels. It's what I would like to do right now is online. If I can get somebody's attention, I would like to create your landing page for you, show you how easy it is to do. Just create your landing page for you live. Would someone like me to create their landing page? I need you to put it in the comments, and then I'll send you a link and you can join me live here and we'll talk about your needs. And within a few minutes, we'll have your landing page ready to go. You'll be online. Would anybody like that? Because it's really, really simple. Now, if you're shy of the camera, now if somebody asked me that, if somebody asked me, I want to build your landing page for you, I would say in a heartbeat. But if you're shy and you don't want to go through that, I'm going to just show you how easy it is to put together a landing page with Scribble Funnels. The So I'm going to I'm just going to show you on the screen here. Um, this is our academy. And if I go over here and I scroll up and down, you'll see we have a lot of different videos on integrations, how to edit pages, mobile editing, creating a new page, A/B testing of your funnels, creating your first funnel. We share some success secrets with you in there. That's at the Academy. You can go get a free account at scribblefunnels.com. There is no cost, no credit card required. Sign up, start building your site today. Take a look at those Academy videos. That'll get you a start. But hang tight. We're not done yet. So as you come into you can click this button over here on the right that says start free. And you can come to this page. I'm already logged in. So what I'm going to come here and then I'll just do my and just going to log in here real quick. I have so many passwords. And it takes you into something that looks like this. And then congratulations. This is Jonathan, one of your coaches we'll here. Go ahead and pause that guy since we don't need to hear from him. But this is an onboarding call that you definitely want to sign up for because it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of effort. But sign up for that. But if you say, no, thanks, I'll do everything on my own, you click here And this takes you into the web builder. You pick your page. Let's just say I want to get started here. Now it's going to ask you to log in again. So it's going to ask you to do this for security purposes. It's asking me to log in. Now, after you do this one time, you'll never have to do it again. Okay, so I'm just going to log in again here. All right, here we go. And it's taking me back to the themes. So it's going to ask me to pick a theme. And once I do that, okay, so whatever theme you want. I mean, as you can see, there's quite a few of them in here. So you're going to, let's just pick a, okay, let's do a landing page. I just want to do a landing page, quick landing page here. We've got several to choose from. I like this one. We're going to go ahead and view it. And then we're going to start with that theme. And then I'm going to, my landing. I'm doing this all in real time, guys. This is live. This is not recorded earlier or anything like that. You can, now it's going to ask you at this one point, let's personalize your pages real quick. So if you already have like a brand color, a specific brand, you can pick it here. And then all of your main colors will be that. And then you can put a brand logo in here. You can do a text logo. So if you want to type, or you can do an image. We create logos for people too. So if you need a logo, but if we want to just skip the step, we want it to just build it. That's all you got to do. So this is, so now I'm going to be coming into the builder. Now I have used ClickFunnels. I have used Dropfunnels. I have used Builderall. I have used, you name them. I have used them. Trying to figure out, I wanted something easy. I wanted something easy where I didn't need any skills because I don't have any. I got one skill, and you're listening to it right now. That's my one skill. So, hey, Mary, thanks for watching, but I didn't have any. So, got together with a group. Also want to let you know we're expanding quite rapidly, and we're offering people, for those that are interested, an investment opportunity with this company because it is doing nothing but growing right now. So the investment opportunity, I would share that with you. It brings you in as a part owner of the company, a silent owner, where you can start earning dividends back. So we're really excited about that. But this is a landing page where you don't have to know really anything. That's what I like about it. So we're going to come back here. So if I want this text over here, now I've tried this in ClickFunnels. I can't do it. If I want that, can't do that. Can't do that. I can change, if I want to change the color of that one page there, all I got to do is come up here, change the color. See how easy that was? And if I want to add a block, this is what I love about this builder, because everything is pretty much done for me. That's what I like about it. So again, it's at scribblefunnels.com. But this is called the hero section. This would be your main headlines or something like that. This is services. So you want to mention your services? Nothing to build out, guys. Now you can if you want, but I'm of the mindset, don't innovate when you can imitate. So I just want to drop my services in. And see that? Then you just fill in the blanks, guys. Fill in the blanks. Change your heading for what it applies to you. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. And then we got a price down here. Then we got a button. What can we do with that button? Let's change that button. Let's make it a little rounder. Border size. Let's change the border color. Let's get freaky dicky. And there we go. And then let's just say, maybe we want to add a shadow. Outer shadow. Always going to default to the gray. So you click on that button here. And maybe you want a darker gray. Okay. So see how that works? And then you just tell it where to go by going in here to the settings, and it's going to add a link. So whatever your pages are and your landing page. So that's all we have created here. So we are going to cancel out of here. But this is it's a great product, guys. You should just go to scribblefunnels.com, sign up for, what do we got here? Oh, that's me. I know nothing. Absolutely. Yeah, Mary's one of our clients. She's allowed us to work within ScribbleFunnels, creating her website. What do you think of Omar and our team of technicians, how they've done on your sites, Mary, if you're still out there? But this is scribblefunnels.com. And when you go there, you can do all sorts of things. Now, this is another thing I like. I'm going to add a block again. You ever seen those pricing things that people have, like, good, better, best? Well, you have them too now with ScribbleFunnels, and they're built out for you. All you have to do is name the plan. So this is the basic. Okay. And then this is silver. And this is gold, whatever you want to call it. You want to bold that. You want to bold it. You want to change the font. Now there are more fonts, but let's just change those fonts. Change those fonts. See how quickly this is? I'm telling you, I've used them all. They're not this quick. And just to change an image, let me show you this. Let's just say an image size, or I just want to change the size of this here. Grab it. Grab here. See how that was? I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I can bring it down. I can bring it up, bring it down, bring it up. I can delay showing this element. This element is a form. So if I don't want this form to show up, I can say show up in 10 seconds or show up in 5. Okay. Oh, now that's 5 minutes. We don't want to wait that long. But I want 5 seconds. I don't want 50. I want 5. So we'll drop down here. You got to use the arrows. So 5 seconds. Okay. I'm going to hit save changes and show you. We'll bring that up again. This is oops. Don't know why I did that, but we'll start all over again here. Oh, it's the element, the top. It's this here, and then boom, that comes in. So I did the whole column. That was one column, not just 2. So that was an element. So that's pretty cool, though. You can add something, and while they're looking at it, it comes in for them automatically. So this is a great product, guys. Mary says we're awesome and patient. looks foolproof, yeah. Because guess what? A fool's doing it right now. A year ago, guys, and I like to tie messages with motivation in. A year ago, I was forced into the virtual world. and let me just bring me back on here. Maybe you like looking at the screen better than me, but I was forced into the virtual world a year ago. Uh, I think we overestimate what we can do in a week, but we very underestimate what we can do in a year. And leaders are those that when their back is up against the wall, they find solutions. And my back was up against the wall. I had to come up with a system because I have some clients that are in the brick and mortar business. They have services and they do a lot of home shows, boat shows, trade shows, and all that. And I had those clients that I helped generate leads at home shows, trade shows, boat shows, all that. I was a lead generator. So I would either train their staff or I would work with their staff at these events, and they would contract with me to help them generate leads at these home shows and boat shows and fairs and festivals, and anywhere there was traffic, we were going to be at setting up a booth. Well, and then there was something called COVID-19 that hit, and COVID-19 caused us to just say skip it. You can't go to these events anymore. So I lost my revenue stream and boom. And when you gotta, okay, so I gotta start thinking. I gotta start thinking. And thank you. Mary says we have, and she says she's watched our business do some amazing things in a very short period of time. And so I hopefully, now it's a lot of work. It's a lot of sleepless nights, guys. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's hefty. So I'm like sitting there and I've torn all my hair out with all this technology. And I said, there's got to be a better way, Lord. Why are you allowing me to go through this dissatisfaction? Why is some 30-year-old kid making $1 billion, i.e. Russell Brunson? I love the guy, by the way. I think he's a brilliant marketer. I'm not too much of a fan of his product, though. I've tried it. The reason why it's called ClickFunnels is you click here, click there, click there, click there, click there, and it's very, very, very technical. So it's not for the faint of heart. See, you have to know what pixels are within ClickFunnels. I don't know what a pixel is to save my life. So I said, I've got to do something. I said, God, why? I mean, I'm pretty technical. I can figure my way around on a screen. You teach me a few times and I've got it. But I was just getting so frustrated. It was taking so long to get things done. And I'm an impatient guy. I don't tend to wait very long. I make decisions very fast and change them slowly if ever. Losers tend to make decisions very slowly and change them as often as possible. I don't do that. And so I was like, I've got to do something. And I said, God, why am I going through this? And I said, well, what do you want me to do? And he said, I want you to be the way. I want you to come up with a better way. And I said, what I don't know how to do all this. He said, but John, you have a skill. You have a skill like nobody else's business. If they will allow you to come into their company, you can build their team for them. You are great at building teams and networking with people and building teams. And I said, okay, okay, well now, but this is virtual we're talking about, virtual world. It's not like going in and knocking on a guy's business door and you're there and you can shake his hand. It's completely different. I've had to unlearn what I've learned over the last 30 years about the direct selling and become indirect. And so I began to mastermind with people. I began to reach out. I began to put out the signals. And within a few weeks, I got a guy that starts messaging me. And we've become the best of friends. Best. I don't have a better friend in the United States. My business partner happens to be in Spain. I kid you not. And so we're internationally known, the both of us. But it doesn't matter. God, the infinite intelligence, the universe can bring uh, people over. Omar is awesome, right? But he can bring people together that are, you know, you don't know what the tide will bring in for you. So if you keep moving forward and you don't give up and you don't back up. So we got together and I said, Omar is a genius when it comes to graphics and logos and technology and all that. He's got something that I don't have, and I have things that he don't have. And he doesn't speak very good English. I speak better English. I don't speak very good ones, but I speak better. And we got together and I said, do you know anybody? He said, do I know anybody? I said, yes. I just don't know how to get them together. I said, introduce me. And we got together with a group of developers and we come up with Scribble Funnels, and it's been a ride. And, you know, for months we couldn't share it. We couldn't share anything because I said, I don't want to produce crap. I don't want to produce anything that has the word beta on it at all. So the developers, you guys have to test this stuff and test this stuff and test this stuff and make sure it works before I put my name in it, because my name is in it. Ribble, Scribble Funnels. And I said, I'm not going to put my name on something that's going to break constantly. I don't mind customer service calls. I don't mind walking people through this product, but I don't want it to break. I said, I don't want those calls. I don't. Now, there are features that we may not have yet, but we're growing and we're going to get them and we're bringing them on. So, guys, I couldn't be more excited, but let's get back to this builder. Now, I know Mary's watching, and I know, Mary, we've already built your funnel and built some pages for you already. Is there anybody else watching right now that could send a comment that would like a link to this thing? I'll bring you on live. We'll build your landing page for you in a matter of minutes if you'd like. But let's just I'm going to go back to this. I've got to flip from screen to screen here. So let's get back into this and I'll show you some few more options with it. Okay. So we've scaled our business. We've got some pricing. I'm going to go ahead and come back up here to this one here, and I'm going to just click that to 0. Forget that. I'm going to hit save changes there. But let's just say I want to. This is an overlay. That color, you see the image in the background. I'm going to just come up here to the options, and I'm going to just do and then oops, that's an image that's in there. I can change that block. I can edit the image. I can do a video background if I have the video. It's going to ask me for, let's just do one of videos I have here. So show you how easy it is to put it in there. So I'm going to copy the link, and then I'm going to come back here, put the video in there. And then I don't want a background color. And then this one requires, for the video backgrounds, it has to be a YouTube video, and I don't have one right handy. So we'll skip that. We're going to do a gradient here. So now I've just changed that. I'm going to add what is called a shape divider. let's really get let's get a wave brush here. We're going to do it at the bottom here. So we're going to save the changes. We're going to let you look at this here. See that? See what I just did here down here? I added a divider, brought in some waves. So a lot of good things you can do. Now, can you see? Oh, sorry. Can you see it now? Whoops. Can you see it now? Sorry about that. We just added that wave down at the bottom. So sorry about that, guys. But that's, again, what I just did. And how did I do that? You come up here. Oops, we're going to hit X on that. And then we're going to come up here, see where it says that. And then it says add shape divider. If I take that away, that shape will be gone. So that's just a real way of breaking up the sections, the borders, and then your wave brush. If I wanted to do clouds, I can do them at the top, or I can do them at the bottom. And if I wanted to flip the divider, so now I've got that. And then if I save changes, that's what it looks like up there. So as you can see, this is by far so you see it now, Mary? Yep. So hang on a second. What am I doing? 1 second here. Let me just do something here. Mary, I'm sending you a link. I haven't talked to you in a while, so here it comes. If you're available, bring you right on here. So always fun, always more fun to talk about things with people and have some interaction. I just think that is the best way to do things. So if you get that, Mary, come on in. Come on in. Let's have some fun. Let's here we are. There she is.
Hey.
Hey there, Mary. How are you?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Oh, good. I'm just gonna take this one off. Oops. We're gonna bring so we can. So it's a great day to be alive, isn't it?
Amen. Every day's a great day to be alive.
Take
the opportunity to make today so awesome that yesterday is jealous.
That's exactly right. The graveyard's too busy taking dreams and goals away from people. So yeah, we are excited about this, Mary. This is it's growing, and people are the comments that we're receiving are amazing. They're amazing. They're just fabulous comments, and reviews we're starting to get, starting to roll in. Lovely when you pull up Google and you're top of the list.
All right.
So, but now he's building stuff for you within Scribble Funnels. Now we had it in ClickFunnels, and we've moved it to Scribble Funnels.
Right.
So it's going to be when we release it out to you, or if you can make changes, it'll be a lot easier to add images, change images, all that. So it's yeah, yeah. So have you dived into the software yet? Have you got an account? Have you fiddled with it at all?
No, honestly, I haven't. I haven't had. Excuse me, I haven't had time. We need to make a call. Pegasus, I have just done nothing but Pegasus here in the last month. In regards to where my business is going. And I'm really glad that I haven't actually sent in the videos yet. And in between though, Omar and I have been talking, like I say, very supportive, very supportive. I have any questions at all, Omar's there. I reached out to him the other night. I was like, help. I was trying to send an email out to a client. I could not figure out how to retrieve my documents. And about 5 minutes into our conversation, he's laughing at me. And Jonathan, you know me. He's like, so you're logged in with this email. Is that how you registered it? I'm like, yeah. That's how I did it. No, it wasn't. And so it finally dawned on me. It was like, oh, wow, big light bulb. So I logged in under the right account. Boom, everything was there. And he's like, it's always so easy to help you. And I was like, yeah, well, that just lets you know how technology, I don't get it. So from what I'm seeing here, I can do this.
This when you, I'll just show you here real quick again. When you take, and I'm gonna come over here. When you click on this little, now this is the live view, so it shows you so you can see what it looks like. So that's website preview. These are just the website settings, and I usually tell people that after you build your site and things like that, you can get back in there and do some changing. Funnels, it's not gonna be so. If I got funnels, I don't have any here because this is a site, or actually this is the landing page, or I can create a funnel here.
All right.
And create a website. So create a website, create a funnel. And it's pretty fast. But here's my pages. So I only have one landing page. Now I can add any type of thing I want to this page. So if I want to add another page or a blog or a portfolio, pop-up, page group. Page group is simply a folder of pages, and that's for courses. I usually put all my courses in the page groups. So with system pages, and then these are all your system pages. So you get all these built in. So if they, like if they come here, this is what it says, page not found, but it's still your brand. So, if they hit a wrong link, it's not going to take them away from your website to an error code of 404 or something like that. But those are all just system pages. But here's the landing page that we're on. But if I wanted to add something to this page, this is what they call a block. And to give you an idea, the block is simply the white screen is the window. The block is the drapes.
Okay.
And then there's columns. Well, columns would be you have 4 curtains in your drapes. You know, you have sections to your drapes. So
Right.
window, drapes, which would be the block. Okay, so I'm going to cover up the window, but how many curtains do I want in the block of drapes? Does that make sense?
All kinds of sense.
Okay, so that's we try to keep the cookies on the lower shelf here. So that's what a block would be. So if I want to add a block, I can come in here, and I am of the mindset, why innovate when you can imitate? I could spend hours building something like this, or I could spend a few seconds. So this is what they call a hero. So if I wanted to, Mary, I could come up here. I say, I don't like this, and 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 I don't like this. I pretty much don't like the whole thing. So I'm going to come up here.
Gee, who does that sound like?
I'm going to hit delete. And I've got a blank screen here. Oh, the blank screen of death. So all I'm going to do is hit this block that says add block. I'm going to come up with hero. I'm going to delete this one up here so I can bring it up to the top. Come on. And I can show a header. Whoops. I can show a header if I want. So this is just I can delete that. I can do an image logo if I want, or a text logo. So this is Mary Francis.
I have to say that Omar did an amazing job.
Oh, he's going to do a lot better job than me right now. But
Well, he on my logo, I mean, he took it from literally cat scratch on a piece of paper.
and so then you'd go, this is your call to action. Your image would be here, your headline to take action, call to action, a little bit of text down here. Okay, let's say I want to add a checkout. Boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now I've got a checkout built in. So how do I work the checkout? I want a store. Store is currently disabled. Would you like to activate it? So you activate the store. Boom, my store is open. Now I got to start adding products. So you add your categories, whatever your product is. If it's coaching, by the way, guys, if you're watching this, Mary is an excellent health and wealth and life coach. So
are you.
Then if you add a category, then you can add courses. I would capitalize if I was doing this for real. And then you add your product. Is it a digital product? Is it a service? Is it a membership? So coaching, be a service. So you would do target training, add your description, tell them what the price is if you want. And if you're selling a flat rate coaching package, and then you would add a variation if you needed to. You add your categories. Your categories would be your courses or your coaching. And then you would hit confirm. And then you're going to hit save. And you can add all that other stuff in there, but we've just added a product. Now, I didn't have a picture for it, but we've just added a product. Not too difficult. Add your product, continue adding products. You can have one product or you can have 1 million, doesn't matter. So as many products as you want on the product. So that is how you do that. And then there's, but the biggest thing I like is this one right here. Appointments, consulting. What coach doesn't want consultation appointments? And
Right.
what coach doesn't want to use Calendly and extra things all the time? And wouldn't it be nice to have your own branded booking platform? Your own, where you send them your link. It says maryfrancis.com/, set an appointment. And it's your own. So then they come to the page. So you create a new page and appointment with Master of Disaster or Success GPS program. Give them a slight description of it. Um,
I love that Success GPS.
Predict or life like they predict the weather. And then your location. It's a Zoom. You can send them an email if you want. You next add an operator. Add the operator. So it could be anybody. You could add a description. You can add an image. So if I add that, now I'm added. Assign operators automatically if you want. If you have more than one coach, more than one person, then you can. This is added day exclusion. So if you're not going to be available a certain day, so let's say you want to take a 5th through, oh, that sounds good. I think I'll go to Tahiti then. Oops, not through March. Yeah, March 8th. 5th of
My
March,
bags are
March 8th.
packed. Let's go.
And then this is another thing. I want a buffer between appointments.
Oh, yeah.
So I want, say, 30 minutes to wash my face, get cleaned up, whatever, go get a cup of coffee. I don't want back-to-back appointments. And I only want 3 appointments a day. 1, 2, 3. So hit next. And then you got your form questions. So you can edit the form questions and you can add anything to that form that you want. So if you want to ask questions or anything like that, the more information that you have about your client coming into you, the better off you're going to be. So you hit save there once you're done with that. And then the next one is your confirmation. You can send them a message looking forward to seeing you. This is a Zoom link. Add your Zoom link here. All that, your add call to action button. You can even tell them, make sure you sign up for the 25% discount, whatever you want to do. And then you hit save. And now your booking's confirmed. Okay. Oh. And then we come back to the builder. Now here's where it gets a little bit exciting. I'm here. I got my checkout. Add a block. I'm going to just do an empty block here. But I want to add a widget. And I want it to be booking. Drag it over. Add my Success GPS program. Audio, no, it's coming together. I can edit the layout. I can change the color. And then boom, boom. And we're going to hit save changes. And we are going to show you what that looks like on live. So in a matter of seconds, actually a few minutes, we just, there's your call to action up there. There's your video with your checkout. And there you have it. There's your calendar.
Impressive.
So that's a calendar that's built right in, no extra integrations, no extra external things that you have to hook up and all that. And notice I'm off on the 5th and I only set up appointments. I don't want appointments any more longer than 2 weeks out. So as this changes, and the beautiful thing about the calendar is it's set in my time zone. So if you set an appointment with me in this calendar, it's gonna let you know in your time zone.
Right.
So you don't have to figure out, because I have clients in India and they're 11 and a half hours different than me. And they're If it's 8 o'clock in the morning here, it's 7:30 p.m. at night for them. So it's kind of hard to coordinate schedules just by asking them the time all the time. So this
Right.
one works better. So well, then we close out of that, come back over here. But that is the builder. So thanks for playing. Thanks for playing full out. So looks like we got a few people that love it. And thanks for playing, guys, if you've been watching. So let me close this back here. And so what are your services again, Mary? What do you do?
Health, life, and weight loss coach, Reiki therapist, and am actually decided that my specialty is going to lie within self-esteem issues and teaching children their voice to use it positively to achieve what they desire.
Well, I want to remind you, Mary, that you have greatness within you.
Amen.
And there is nothing you can't accomplish when you put your mind to it and you're disciplined enough to do it. I know that when we set up as an entrepreneur, I just posted something the other day about having a business or becoming an entrepreneur or setting up a funnel or setting up an online store or something like that is a lot like having a kid.
Mm-hmm.
When you do this, you find out, everybody likes the engagement, the consummation, the conception, but they don't necessarily care for the delivery too much. And they don't care for the 9 months in between the delivery. And they don't always care for the 18 years of the delivery to the throwing them out period. So that's having a business, having an online business, coaching business, entrepreneur, brick and mortar, whatever you want to call it, is a lot like having a baby. You find out, you go to a Les Brown meeting, or you go to a Tony Robbins convention, or you get an email about, you could change, or somebody tells you that, you're just a listener. You just like listening to people. You should be a coach. And all of a sudden you decide, okay, I'll be a coach. And you dump a bunch of money into going to buy the bassinet and the cribs and the nurseries and all that. But you've never done it before. You've never done it before. I mean, you're having a kid, but there's no manual really. I mean, there's books about parenting, but there's really no manual for yours. Yours doesn't come with a manual. Like there's steps that I can take, to change a diaper, and they told me if I just rub the kid, it'll shut up.
No.
It's not working. Not with this one. I tend to have to hang it out the window and then it shuts up. Especially when it's freezing cold out. Hang it right out the window. It just shuts up all the time then. But it's a lot like nobody is really, and then when people congratulate you on the baby, you finally get to the point where you're in labor, and an intensive labor to bring forth this gift of life. And then 3 days are in the hospital roughly, and you're, or maybe a day and a half, or you're in the hospital for a little bit, and they get tired of your kid screaming, so it's time to discharge you. Then if your kid's a silent one, you might be able to stay a little longer in the hospital, but if not, they're going to get you out of there. But they send you home with absolutely nothing. And you have to figure out, okay, I've got the crib now because I had 9 months to do it. Now, what if you didn't have that period of preparation between the consummation, the conception, and the delivery? What if there was no 9 months? What if The very next day, your
Chicken
kid
and the
shows
egg.
your kid shows up. Your
Right.
kid shows up. So we've got the time to do some preparing, but it's not enough. And we get there and we bring this kid home and we love the kid. Now, it's part of our life. That's why I tell people make sure your business, make sure what you're doing is because it's what you want to do. Otherwise, you're going to be taking care of somebody else's kid.
Yeah, there's no,
Yeah,
you should never live somebody else's life.
exactly.
You can never walk a mile in my shoes.
Uh, Probably wouldn't fit me.
Well,
Um, I've got big feet.
right. But just because you can walk a mile in my shoes doesn't mean we're on the same journey.
Oh, I told somebody the other day, I said, we might be in the same storm, but there is no way we're all in the same boat. Some of us have a yacht. Some of us have a cruise line. Some of us own the cruise line. Some of us are not even on the water. And some of us, we might be in the same storm, but we're definitely not in the same boat. No, um, but I was just comparing business with a baby. Now I don't have children of my own, but I have 45 nephews and nieces, so I have some experience in the realm of delivery rooms and the where you go look in the window and you stare at a kid and you realize an hour later that it's not the kid you're supposed to be staring at. They all look alike. So, but the thing is, when you're the parents, who goes home with you from the hospital? All the people that were looking in the window?
No.
The nurses, the doctors are certainly to come with you. You've got some, or is it just the mother and the father, the couple that had the kid? It's the couple that had the kid. It's the one that had the kid sometimes,
Yeah.
and you have to go home, and you're alone. And all the people that said at the hospital, if there's anything you need,
Just give us a call. Yeah.
they
And
don't answer the phone. They don't answer the phone. Those same ones that said, give us a call, they don't answer the phone. So, my encouragement, Mary, today, and I got to run here soon, but the encouragement is stay the course no matter what. Focus, dig down deep, dig down into the reservoir of your soul. It's just like last year when I said, because I've got coaching that I do, trying to generate clients, but I'm also a person that tries to find solutions, and I'm struggling. I'm dissatisfied with the I'm spending hundreds of dollars on this stuff and I'm not getting anywhere. And I said, there's got to be a better way. And why are you allowing me to go through this dissatisfaction? And he allows us to go through the dissatisfactions so that we can create a better way, so that
yep.
we can find something within ourselves that says that makes us stronger and dives in. Because if it had not been for COVID-19, I would not have met Omar. I would not have met you.
This is true.
I would not have met. I would not have been doing this right now and potentially talking to people worldwide. I
Right.
wouldn't. So this area of dissatisfaction that we always face, it's so we can create a light bulb.
Exactly. And I tell people that all the time. You have a hope, you have a dream, you have a desire, and like you said, things may not be going exactly the way you want them to go. Don't take a step back. Pause, take a deep breath, and reflect. Remember that you are a better person today than the person you were yesterday, and you're going to be a better person tomorrow. And look around. Look around. There's opportunities everywhere. And where you may seem that, or you may feel it that at the moment that you're not getting anywhere, just look around you and look at all of the new people right now that you have invited into your circle who supports you. And that's where you realize, yes, I am going on the right path. However, maybe instead of worrying about this little stuff over here that Omar can take care of very easily, you don't need to worry your little thoughts on that, and you can focus on something greater. So again, you work your strengths and you hire your weaknesses.
Yeah, I didn't know, I didn't know anything when it came to the virtual world, Mary. I mean, I am a technical person. I do know technology to an extent. I know I can take apart a computer, put it back together. I know how things work like that. I'm big into technology. Any new thing comes out technology wise, I've got to go to Best Buy and spend an hour or two walking around and like a kid in a candy store. But as far as with the web stuff and all that, I know it's needed. I know that
Mm-hmm.
it's needed out here in a big way. And we wanted to make something affordable. See, ClickFunnels is $97 a month for
Yeah.
one person to have a ClickFunnels account. That's just starting. That doesn't count your email marketing. That doesn't count your integration tools that you have to get out there. So the average user will spend somewhere around $200 a month to have a sales funnel.
Right. Why have it if you can't reach out?
So
Have it used.
we wanted to create something that was affordable for everybody, and then also still offer the ability for people who are going to come into our software. They don't want to build anything. Is Mary's raising her hand there.
Yeah. I want to
But
go try to wake up
I
Rich.
would encourage you to get an account and just it's a free account. Register for it, and then just fool around with it. I mean, the best thing to do, like when I learn a new phone, I have to just pull it out of the box, got to hook it up, got to start pushing buttons on it. You really, and then there's an academy. We have an academy of courses that you can go through of how to use the software. But anyway, Mary, I got to run today. I wish you a great weekend. Thanks for playing
You as
full
well.
out today, and
Thanks.
we'll touch base later. Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Peace, loving light, and many blessings.
You too.